Colin touched on the story of that song earlier, but it was you warming up to do vocals. I was just riffing on the they got this wicked grand piano out there, and I was just playing along and just riffing on this little thing I was doing in D. And I'm not a great piano player, but I love to play. And Sean listened to it, he came in, he goes, I got a melody, and it was like, he just sang literally the verse melody and the pre-chorus melody and the chorus melody just right there. And Aaron, our engineer, Gord, were sitting there saying, hey, that sounds amazing. And we taped it, and we had like a 35-second snippet of it. And then the next day we were kind of scratching our heads like, what's the next song we can do? And we didn't have nothing was really getting us going at all. And then we heard, then we just sort of said, well, what was that thing we taped last night? Mm-hmm. We brought that out, and then that came like, that was one of those weird, like 10 minutes later the song was done. And I think it became a pretty awesome song.
Yeah, I think I did well. I think, again, you guys are totally open to being creative and not having a preset plan, you know, and that's a great example of you using Sean like your, you know, the Peggy Dalton approach, but he has a great melodic sense, you know.
He really, I think Sean really stepped it up on this record.
Absolutely.
He really wants to be a big part of the songwriting process, and he comes in with some great ideas. And I don't, you know, and I've heard of that being the case for a lot of bands over the years. I mean, I remember hearing stories about how Bill Berry from R.E.M. was kind of like a really big part of the, you know, melodic like the melody writing for that band. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so I'm like always really happy when Sean gets fired up and has an idea for a melody, because like, it's always going to be pretty damn good. He doesn't really, you know, he doesn't say it, he doesn't really blurt it out unless it's something that's really wicked, and that's really cool. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's great that you guys are just open to it. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to be open-minded to it to be able to take it from your drummer humming a melody to writing the lyric, and I think you conveyed great themes again lyrically in that. It's a great relationship song. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love one of my favorite moments on the record is the falsetto hook.
Yeah.
Yeah,
love that.
What else that going?
That's how the song was written, literally. Yeah. Guy playing piano and drummer humming that.
John was just going,
and then we were off to the races.